is graphing compound inequalities with and or. So we're going to graph x is greater than 2 and x is greater than or equal to 6 on the same line. So we'll put a 2 here, and we'll do that one in blue. And we'll put the 6 here, and that will be their respective spots. Alright, so let's graph them. And there's the graph of the two of them. So now what we have is or and and. And with or, what we're looking for is any real number that is within this region or this region. We don't care where, it just has to be here or here. So you could have the number 3, that's in that region. The number 8, it's in this one, and it's also in that one. So it's either or. So if we take them and merge them together, they look like that. And with or, we want to shade everything that's included in both of them. So it would look like this. We would put a 2 here, and we would just shade everything that's on there. So it would look just like this. This is the or. With and, what we want is what they have in common. So if I were to move that up and look at it that way, you can see that where they intersect is right here at the 6 and then all the way to infinity. Because what we're looking for is we want a number that is in this region, right here, and this region. We want a number that is within the red and the blue. So we want the intersection of the two, which would be from 6 to infinity. And there are your answers. So remember, or is here or there, so everything, and is here and there. It has to be both together. Alright, so just look at it this way. Think of these as Mondays. And that these as raining days. So these are all the days that it's Monday. And these are all the days that it's raining. And so when you say or, we want all the Mondays or all the raining days. So we want everything. Put it all on one. When you say and, we want all the days that are Mondays and raining. So we have the intersection of all the Monday rainy days. That's what we're looking for. Monday rainy days. So whenever you see and, we want a combination, we want an intersection between the two. And if you see or, we include everything. Just throw it all on the graph. So let's try some more. Alright, so with these, we have to solve them and put them in our nice little clean inequality form. So we'll solve them. So add 9. Divide by 2. And remember, if you do divide by a negative, you have to flip the inequality. We bring down the and solve this one. Divide by 2. And there's our two inequalities. So we place them next to their individual graphs. Graph them. And then now we need to compare them. So since it's and, let me redraw that. Since it's and, we bring it up and we look and see where they overlap. What do they have in common? Where's their intersection? And it's between 3 and 7. That's their overlap. So that would be our answer. And there's the answer. Alright, so let me have you try one. This is an or now, so remember or is everything. You just take all of it, put it all on one graph. So solve them and graph them. Alright, and there's the graph you should have had. So it can be here or here, which means you just take everything, take this one, and you just move them straight on down. So we take this one, and just move it down. And then we take this one, and we just move it down. That's it. That's all you have to do with or. Or is nice. Alright, let's try one more. So we have x is greater than 5. Greater than or equal to 5. Oops, I'm going to do that one in blue. And then we'll do the other one in red. So let's graph them. And you should have these graphs. And this is a mistake. We've already looked at an or in this situation. It's the same one as above. So what we're going to do is look at this one as if it's an and. So we're going to do an and answer. Okay? So as we graph it, what we're looking for is what do they have in common. So if I take this one and bring it down, they don't overlap at all. There is no intersection at all. So what we graph is nothing. Nothing is graphed because nothing is intersected. All right, and that's everything. All right, so now that we've done the graphing, let's go back and show the interval notations. So on this one, it would be from 3 to 7, bracket, bracket. This one would be from negative infinity to 0, parenthesis, and then also from 1 to infinity. We have a gap in the middle. So what we do is we put a little union symbol. And then this one we graph absolutely nothing, so we write the empty set, which means we contain absolutely nothing here. And that's everything.